dirt road. 60 miles of just hanging loose. Well, good morning. We're on the road again, and man, it's a beautiful day in southern Utah. I probably say that too much, but I love where I live. When I look out across that wide open desert, see those big old mountains covered with snow, everything turning green. We get to enjoy it until the first 90-degree days, and then like somebody flips the switch, it all turns brown. But we're in the Duramax today, got the tilt bed trailer on, and we're headed out here to the Mount Trumbull Schoolhouse to gather up a Jeep. It's 50 miles of dirt road and 50 miles back. So in case I get stranded, I brought somebody with me who has a little meat on his bones, and that's not a fat joke. And you guys will probably get mad at me, but I got Dale Winterton with me today.
How you doing? Always a pleasure.
And I figured if I'm going this far out, I better bring somebody I can eat just in case we get stranded. So if you don't hear from me for a few days, come looking before I go hungry. And we're gonna get out here and see if we can either figure out how to fix this Jeep, or we're gonna load it on this trailer and haul it home. But if we do get it running, that's a heck of a service call to drive the Duramax hauling a trailer all the way out here. But it's a beautiful drive. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna get for you, but I know one thing for sure. The road is smooth as glass, and it's covered in about 2 inches of mud. And we're getting a little sideways already. So I'm gonna drive, you guys do whatever the heck you want, but we'll take you along for the ride. We're only like 3 miles in, and there's so dang much mud on this road. Look at my poor trailer. I got mud on my arm now. I'm trying to get you guys some good footage, and I'm getting abused. So you guys are gonna ask why I don't have mud fender flares on this trailer, but I have never been able to keep a set of fender flares on this trailer on this dirt road ever, so I don't even attempt it. I take them off and they sit in the driveway, but I'm gonna wish I had them on today. Look at that mud slinging bugger. There's 2,000 pounds of mud on the trailer. I wonder if it'll still haul a Jeep.
The worm winches, of course.
On what?
On the Snowcat and on my Jeep. Since I put those on there, I've used both of them several times already. The one on the front and the one on the back. They work great.
Hey Justin at Warren, thanks for the gear, man. We're bombing down this dirt road, and we're doing about 45 miles an hour. Oh, it's getting a little rough, but we're bouncing over the high spots. Have I scared you yet?
I don't get scared.
He doesn't get scared, but I heard him scream like a girl a minute ago.
No, that was years ago when you heard me scream like a girl, and I was scared to death. That was when your son was in the back seat saying, "Is he crying yet, Dad? Is he crying yet?" I was scared to death.
I let Lincoln drive his Razor. What were we in?
That was an old Razor.
800 Razor. And we let Lincoln drive it, and he was like 6 or 7 and scared Dell clear to death.
No, that was when we was jumping the dunes in your Jeep.
Oh, that's right. He was in the back seat of my white Cherokee that burned up. I wonder why that thing caught fire. That seems kind of weird.
I can't imagine why that thing would catch fire.
So we're climbing Quail Hill, and as far as I can tell, we still got a trailer back there. It's the same color of the road. But we're bombing along. Dell's never seen this country.
Never been out here.
It's a big, wide open expanse of great nothingness. Okay, so I just told Dell that we're halfway there.
That's a muddy sucker.
Oh, this is too much fun. The roads haven't been super terrible. I've been on this road. It's always when I have the camera rolling that I get sideways. I should just
You shouldn't
drive.
text and drive or film and drive. That should be illegal.
It should be legal. Maybe I should hire me a camera crew.
I'd pointed at the wrong things.
I always hand people this camera and they point it at themselves and miss all the action. Anyways, we're about halfway there. It's we're bearing down on another big stretch of mud flats. Oh, it don't look too bad today. Look at that, wide open country. of a sudden we're in the snow.
This is southern Utah. It don't snow.
Well, this is southern Utah at an elevation. So this road right up here, see the repeater antennas?
Yeah.
That's Seg Miller. You can ride your ATVs out there and go up on top, or you can go all the way back around and head up, clear out by the glitter mines.
Yeah.
So if you come out here and come up this road, made a left right here and then stayed left and not gone up on the towers, this road will take you all the way out the other side, then you turn left again and it heads clear out and it takes you back to the glitter mines by SR7 where Fort Pierce Wash crosses. And there's a lot of country between here and there. It's a big loop. You know, Montana, you don't have anything on Arizona. This is big sky country out here, let me tell you what. And you better keep moving or you'll get stuck in these big old ruts. Wolf Hole. Oh, that's a big hole. Yeehaw. It's getting rougher. We've had to slow down to a 25. Yeehaw!
Pink Coral, right?
Yeah. The Cane Beds Road.
Okay. So, because see, we were supposed to go to Kanab in April.
Would you look at that old girl? It is a soup hole. Look at this mess. And that's just from the truck. All right, we're on the last straightaway. Big old mud flat. Quarter mile long. Well, it's probably longer than quarter mile. That's a half mile. And we're just hanging in there. We're tired of this muddy dirt road. Are you tired of this muddy dirt road?
Oh, I really love it.
I think Dell really loves it, but he's not a very good liar either.
I can't see anything, so.
Yeah, I took Dell out to the Arizona Strip. He's never been here before.
And I still haven't seen anything.
He could come again tomorrow and not know he's ever been here. Look at that muddy window. Why is it just your side?
You favor your side.
I'm favoring my side from the mud because I think I'm out of windshield washer fluid too. I hope there's another gallon in the back, and I don't think there is, but I'll drink. We could put Mountain Dew in there.
Yeah, Mountain Dew will clean it up.
Yep. All right, well, here we are, bearing down on the Mount Trumbull Schoolhouse, and it's a four-wheel drive only road, and it's one of those deals where I don't like to use these roads when they're muddy like this, but sometimes it's a necessary evil. So we are working our way out here as fast as I dare go without pounding out my kidneys. And we're almost there. Oh yeah, baby. What happened?
Well, something busted.
Something busted. If you own a Jeep, those are the words you need to learn.
That's why we called you.
50 miles from anything that resembles, well, there's a few houses over here.
And an outhouse.
And an outhouse. I'm going in, Dale. Hey Dale, jump in there real quick. Alright, I drove clear out here to fix the cable. It wouldn't go into gear, so we banged the head and went back in. We're excited to be here. Yeah, I just go down here a quarter mile and back and shift it into park and back into drive and
Yeah, park in the mud hole. Okay, yeah, find the mud hole, and then when it won't shift, we'll have him go swimming.
I'm gonna see this. For some reason, the shifter had bound up. They tried to get it shifted out and couldn't, so he's gonna go take it for a drive and shift it in and out. But we'll show you the Mount Trumbull Schoolhouse. Pretty cool old place. It's been here since the turn of the century or before. Had 250 people that lived out here in the 1930s. Pretty amazing. Come out here in the middle of nowhere, and it's quite the place. A lot of history in these old places, I'll tell you what. WN7UHO. A lot of history in these old places. That was a tough bunch of people. This place actually burnt down in 2000 and they rebuilt it. Pretty amazing.
Yeah. Speaking of side by side.
There's a lot of mud on that trailer. That's just from my truck. All right, well, we don't have to haul a Jeep home. Oh, we're having so much fun. This trip out's a lot funner because the road's all tore up. We can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going still.
Sometimes we can't even see the road. I think my trailer's still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
When this road gets a lot of traffic on it after those little rainstorms, it gets pretty soft and slick. But as it dries out, it continues to get traffic. It usually smooths out pretty good. So other than the mud we're taking home with us, it's not too bad of a deal. But in 2 days it'll be dusty and they'll come out here and they got a blade sitting over here. They'll get it all bladed up nice and smooth again. So then you can move right along on it. And we're back in the drier section now. Still doesn't have much to say, does he? Still got 10 miles to go. All right, well, we drove, well, we're gonna drive 140 miles round trip to go fix a shifter cable on a Jeep. Something broke, was the comment that was made. We don't care what it was, it'll go into gear now, and before it was just sitting there in neutral, it wouldn't do anything. So we had a heck of a good drive all the way out here in the middle of nowhere on the Arizona Strip on the muddiest, nastiest dirt road that exists. And this is a little extreme for Duramax on a dirt road. There's at least 2 inches of mud on the trailer just from the tires on the truck. So I'll probably be putting some better mud flaps on the old Duramax. And I think I said that the last 3 or 4 times I came out here, but all in good time, you know, just wait for it. There's always something to be done. And mud flaps are not on the priority list. You got anything for him, Dale?
I don't have a thing.
Really?
Yeah, I know where I'm at, just never been here before.
You don't talk a lot, do you?
I don't talk a lot.
You and Becky.
Yeah, definitely me and Becky. Can't get a word in edgewise with Becky. And it's at a high rate of speed when she talks.
Her and Shaylee.
Yep.
All right, well, we are headed back to civilization. We're 49 miles to go on some of the prettiest country in the world, on some of the roughest roads on the Arizona Strip. Oh, actually, there's worse roads than this, but I'll tell you what, we got muddy and we got wet, and we drank a half a gallon of Mountain Dew of the boredom we were facing. But we're out of here. We'll catch you on the next one.